Latin case meanings and endings. The case of a word in Latin tells you what it does in the sentence, what its function is. The nominative case is the subject of the verb. It does the action. So an example is the girl hits the boy with a stick. Who hits the boy? The girl does. She's the nominative case. The genitive mainly shows possession, and it's always translated of. So in the sentence, the daughter of Cornelius hits the boy with a stick. Of Cornelius would be in the genitive case. The dative shows the indirect object of the sentence. You can translate it with to or for. The daughter of Cornelius made a present for her friend. Friend would be in the dative case, for the friend. The boy sent a letter to the emperor. Emperor would be dative. The accusative is the object of the verb or the object of a preposition. So the girl hits the boy with a stick. Who gets hit goes into the accusative case, the boy. The children walk near the river. Near is a preposition. It shows place or direction. And it's followed by an accusative. The ablative does many things. It's the object of some prepositions. It shows manner in which you do something, the instrument you do something with, the time you do something, or where, the place where you do something. So the girl hits a boy with a stick. Stick would be ablative. The children walked away from the house. Away is a preposition that's followed by an ablative case noun. So house would be in the ablative case. The girl shouted in a loud voice. That shows the manner in which she shouted, how she shouted. So in a loud voice would be ablative. A way to remember the order that they go in reverse alphabetical order, or you can remember never, go, date, and aardvark. For nominative, genitive, dative, accusative, ablative. For the first declension, in the dictionary it'll always have an AE as the second form of the word, so puella, puellae, and then it says the gender, puella is feminine. The endings help you tell in the sentence what it does. A song to help you remember the first declension is Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, and it goes like this. A-E-A-E-A-M, long A-A-E-A-R-U-M, I-S-A-S-I-S-2, now the first declension's through. And you spell out all of the endings for the first declension to Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. And you have to say long A for the ablative, because it's very important that that A is long. For the second declension, when you get a new word, it'll have an I as the second part, servus E, and it gives you the gender, masculine. And the song for the second declension is Jingle Bells, and it goes like this. Us e o o e orum is os is. Us e o e orum is os is. Us e o e orum is os is. Us e o e orum is os is. And then you keep singing forever. Now the second declension sometimes has neuter words in it, like baculum, and it'll have an N next to it to show you that it's neuter. And the only thing that's different for neuters are nominative and accusative. So instead of saying us e o, it's e o, and the plural of words is a. E o, a orum is a is. But the rest of them stay the same. The third declension is like arbor. It'll have an is in the second form to show you its third declension, and then the gender. There's no pattern for the nominative. It can be lots of different things, like arbor, princeps, wokes, and so there's just a question mark because there's no one set pattern. But the rest of them have a pattern, and the song is If You're Happy and You Know It. So it goes, Is em es I bus es si bus. Is em es I bus es si bus. And you have to remember that you start with the genitive, not the nominative, because there's no set pattern for the nominative. The third declension also has neuter words, like tempus temporis, and I'll have a little n next to it to show you that it's neuter. And for this one, whatever the nominative is, whatever form it takes, the accusative is going to be the same. So whatever the question mark is, like tempus, the accusative is going to be tempus, and the plural is going to have an a, just like always. There are really two neuter rules. The neuter rules are that the nominative and accusative are always the same, and those two cases in the plural always will end in a. And that's true about all neuters no matter what declension. That has been the case meanings and the endings.